Hey, welcome back. I'm so excited to be doing these tutorials again. If you want to learn how to do this really cool ombre gel polish design, just stay tuned. So here's my freshly filled nail. I'm going to put a base coat on it, and then we're going to start applying our gel polish colors. Anytime you're doing an ombre design, you always want to start with the lightest color first. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my white. You're going to want to do thin coats since we're going to be applying 2 to 3 layers depending on your preference. And you're going to want to cover 2/3 of the nail or so with your lightest color. And when you're done, don't cure it. Go ahead and apply your second color to the rest of your nail. Now take a thin striping brush like this one and use it to blend your colors by applying it to the very top of where the two colors meet and pulling down. In hindsight, a fan brush might have worked better, so you might want to go ahead and try that first and see what happens. And now I'm going to go in with a second layer of gel polish, and this is before I even put it in the lamp. And the reason why I did it so thin to begin with is to prevent flooding around the cuticles and the sidewall area. You're going to repeat the same process with the striping brush or with the fan brush if that works for you. And then once it's finally at the desired ombre effect, you're going to go ahead and put it in the lamp and cure for 30 seconds. Here's my nail after doing the second round of blending. And now before I put it in the lamp, I'm going to clean up the cuticle area with some acetone. And once that nail is cured, go ahead and repeat the same process. Only this time, blending is going to be so much easier. This time, instead of using a striping brush, I use a really frayed cleanup brush. And you do the same thing, you apply it to the top of where the two colors meet and pull down. And once the nail's blended to the way you like, you can decide whether or not you want to apply a third coat or not. I thought mine was a little too sheer, so I applied a third coat. Once your final layer is done curing, you're going to start your design. So for this thumb design, I ended up switching the stripe colors so that the design looks like it fades upward instead of downward. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about as we go on. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to keep your lines clean and crisp like this, but for my design I wanted to fray them so that they look sort of like a faux airbrush. So to achieve that look, we're taking the frayed cleanup brush from earlier and we're going to apply it to the bottoms of the lines very carefully. Now you're going to put it in the lamp to cure and get started on the black lines. And now all that's left is to apply your top coat. So here's the final look. I think I personally prefer the lines fading the other way, like how they are on my other nails. But, go ahead and make an executive decision on what you think looks best. I hope you learned something today, and go ahead and give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video. Hopefully I'll be having more very soon. Stay legit.